What up, and welcome to the second weekly recap video. In this video, I'll be summarizing my progress on my 15 minutes a day series, where I try and write 15 minutes a day every day until I become a published author or publish my first book. Now, although this is the second weekly recap video, in this video I'll be summarizing my progress from last week and the week before, because last week on Monday I was busy and I kept putting off making this video until it was like Thursday, and I was like, okay, I'll just do it next week. There's no point in doing it now. From here on out, I'm going to try and do them on Mondays actually, instead of putting them off until the next week. This may become a little more difficult to do when I start school in September, but we'll get there when we get there, and it won't be that bad. I think these videos will probably take like half an hour to make altogether, that including recording footage and then editing it all together, so it's not that bad. Now then, let's talk progress. In these past 2 weeks, the first week, so 2 weeks ago, that whole week I pretty much spent working on chapter 14 it was. I finished it just a few days ago, I want to say about 3 or 4 days ago, which kind of took a lot more time than I thought it would to wrap up, but we got there eventually. Since completing chapter 14, I've updated my outline because I realized that I need to have an epilogue to kind of tie everything together at the end and make sense of it all. And then I also added 2 more chapter ideas because I realized that my estimated finished product is going to kind of be short to consider a book. So I added 1 more chapter titled Advice. This one, I forgot, when I started this project in high school, I sent out a survey to all of my teachers and all the staff at the school, just asking for help and just asking various questions that I wanted to cover in my book. So I have a spreadsheet of all those responses, and then I'm going to put them together in a chapter and kind of reflect off of their advice and make sense of it if I can. Also, since the whole book is kind of around my high school experience and just my life in general, I decided to add 1 last chapter at the very end titled Writing. This one is going to be about my whole experience of writing this book and everything that went into it, the whole progress, the whole story. That chapter will be like a look into when I got the first idea to write this, up until when I launch it, which I don't know when that'll be. If you are watching this, comment down below how long you think this will take me to finish. I have about 3 more chapters to write. I want to shoot for each of them to be at least 1,000 words, and I'm working on this 15 minutes every day till it's done, and then I'm going to self-publish it. I genuinely have no clue how long this will take, because there's all of that, plus I have to edit it, look through all the chapters, design a cover, and set up a KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing account, so I can self-publish it. I used to think like the winter here, so January of 26, but I'm not really sure anymore. I don't know how long this will take. Could be a year, could be 2 years. I hope it's not 2 years or a year, but writing a book does take a long time, so I want to know what you think. How long will this take? Let me know down below. Along with that chapter of writing and my whole story of starting the book till I finish it, I also want to cover the journey of making these 15-minute-a-day videos and also growing my YouTube channel here. So I'll also add that into the chapter. And yeah, along with updating my outline to include those three new chapters, I also started writing number 15, which is the one about the teacher advice. And that's all I have for these past 2 weeks. That is all the progress I have made these last 2 weeks, and now it is time for weekly advice. In the last video, I said just do it. If you have an idea in your head, just start doing it. Start doing it. For this week, I'm going to go with, I just had it in my head. What was it? I just had it. Oh, that's what it is. Be your biggest fan. That is this week's advice. Oftentimes when you're trying to do something, you might get imposter syndrome. I get that a lot. I'm like, I'll be working on this and I'll be like, what the hell am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of don't. It's the truth, but you gotta fake it till you make it. And in order to do that, you need to be your biggest fan. So I have a little voice in the back of my head that kind of just reminds me why I'm trying to do this and my goal. So yeah, that is this week's advice. Be your biggest fan. And if you don't cheer yourself on, who will? You know? I believe that is all for this video. Went over progress, weekly advice, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. See you next week, Monday.